Hello everyone. This video is part of Java tutorial series. In this video, we will look at writing and executing a sample Java program and some declaration rules. The views shared in this video are only personal opinion. Video does not intend to hurt anyone's sentiment. Some of the information are gathered from various sources on the internet which might not be 100% accurate. Hence recommend discretion. There might be some terms or acronyms usage that was not explained initially. Recommend to go with the flow. They will be explained in the later part when it is ideal in the current video or subsequent videos of this tutorial series. I'm using Windows OS, hence all my references would be for Windows. While there might not be much difference with other OS, there might be minor difference on tools or the way it works. To write and execute a Java program, you would need JDK, Java Development Toolkit, installed in your computer. In case you haven't installed Java yet or looking for how to install, please check my previous video. You had installed Java, check the path variable and based on necessity had set Java underscore home variable. You are about to start writing a program. The first question on your mind would be, what tool should I use? You can simply use Notepad. Save the file extension as .java and execute with command prompt. But with Notepad, it will be extremely difficult to manually write every single letter, compile, debug, identify errors, and execute. Yes, Notepad is not ideal tool, and I highly recommend to use proper IDE tool that supports Java. The popular IDEs, Integrated Development Environment tools, that I have used are IntelliJ IDE and Eclipse. The IDE that I am currently using is IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate Edition, provided by JetBrains community. IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate is a paid edition and will be useful to you only if you are going to have extensive programming with frameworks and server. If you are a beginner for Java or new to coding, I recommend to use IntelliJ IDEA Community Edition, which is free as of now and built on open source. It won't be easy to find a community edition download link on JetBrains website, and it keeps changing as they try to promote Ultimate Edition more. But if you scroll down the page, mostly it will be at the bottom of the page or at some corner. With IntelliJ IDE, to start creating a Java program, on the welcome window, click on New Project. New Project dialog window will appear. In the list of available fields, enter or choose appropriate values. First field name, I'm going to enter project name. Here I'm going to write as sample hello world. Location, choose your desired location. Uncheck create Git repository. I don't want to create a Git repository for this project, hence I'm not selecting this. These fields are pre-populated for me. In case if it is not, please ensure language Java is selected, build a system, IntelliJ, and JDK, your installed JDK version. In case add sample code checkbox is selected, please uncheck it. If this checkbox is selected, it will automatically generate main.java class that will contain executable code. Since we are going to create our own Java class, we need to uncheck this. In case you are creating any new project, make sure this checkbox is unchecked. Now click on create. A new project has been created. If you want to create a new Java class, you can straight away go for right click on the src folder, new Java class. I'm going to create packages so that it will be helpful in explaining better. Click on package, enter the package name com dot sesha dot sample. Package that is in general terms folders are created. Now inside that sesha and then sample. Within the sample folder, I'm going to create the new Java class. My Java class name is sample hello world. Forget about the other options. Ensure class is selected. Press enter. Now, as you can see, the code is automatically generated with declaration of the class. Then we have package within where we have created this Java class. Now, to represent starting point, we are going to declare main method public static void main string array of args within a block. The open and close curly braces denote block of code. Now enter system dot out dot print Hello world. What is the purpose of each syntax in this file? This is the final code snippet we wrote. The first line, package, indicates that package in which the Java class is located. The class declaration, public, is a keyword, indicates an access modifier that represents visibility. We will look at the access modifier in detail later. Class is a keyword that is used to declare class in Java. Class name or identifier, sample, hello, world. The curly braces mark the beginning and end of a block of code. The main method represents the starting point of a program and it is required. Any Java project or application must have at least one main method. Here once again, public access modifier for visibility. Static is a keyword, indicates modifier. I would call it non-access modifier. We will look at it later. Void is the return type of the method. Another keyword, here void indicates it does not return any value. String array args is a command line argument. Command line argument is an argument that is passed at the runtime of Java program. In this program, we are not passing any command line argument. The main method should have public and static modifiers, and then return type should be void and arguments. When the question arises, what are all the valid and invalid ways of declaring it? Here are some of valid main method examples. It contains public static void main and then different representation of command line argument. Then we have final keyword added to it. In the invalid examples, the first one does not contain static keyword. The second one does not contain public keyword. The third one, static and void are interchanged. Modifier should come first and then the return type. You cannot have return type in front of the modifier. Then on the fourth one, abstract keyword is there. And the fifth one does not contain an command line argument. The code within the main block system.out is used to print. System is a built-in Java class that contains useful members. Out is an object of the print stream class and the print is a method on the print stream class. You can also use println, which is system.out.println if you need line breaks. Don't worry too much about system.out and the print. Just know that you need them together in stuff to the console. Each code statement must end with a semicolon in Java. This is a hard rule. As you can see, even the package statement ends with semicolon. If you need, you can add command lines anywhere in the code. Can be before declaration of classes or methods or on inline code statement. For single line command, we use double forward slash. Here I am entering double forward slash prints hello world. In case you need multi-line comment, then slash forward asterisk enter. Here I am going to enter multiple comments. First Java program prints hello world. How to run this program? In your IDE on the class, right click. You see an option run the class name dot main method. Click on it. You will be able to see the compilation, execution, and finally the result. The result is displayed on the console. Hello world. If you don't want to use IDE, you can use Notepad to write Java program. Open Notepad. You can open Notepad by simply typing Notepad on start search available on Windows. You can write the code in the Notepad. After completion of the code, save the file as sample hello world.java. The extension must be Java. Ensure you haven't saved as .txt. Remember the location where the file gets saved. To compile and execute, open command prompt. In the command prompt, go to the location where you saved the file. To compile, javac space sample hello world.java. If successfully compiled, command prompt will show the next line. Else, it will show errors. On successful compilation, to execute java space file name, you will see hello world is entered. So far, I have declared the package, class, and methods. Why they are written in such a way? Are there any rules? Yes, there are many declaration rules in Java. We will look at the declaration rules that are applicable only for this sample program. First, name or identifier declaration rules. The naming conventions. The name that we use on Java is called identifier. There are rules for name declaration in Java. Basically, these are the rules that compiler uses to determine whether the name is legal. There is a detailed Java code conventions document available for naming classes, methods, and variables. we will look at some of the key points. Identifier must be only Unicode characters, numbers, currency symbols, and the connecting characters like underscore. Must start with the letter or currency character or underscore. Can't start with the number. After the first character, it can contain combination of letters, currency characters, connecting characters, or numbers. There is no limit to the number of characters. Must not be a keyword in Java. As you have seen, Java has many keyword syntax. None of these keywords can be used as class or file or method or variable names. Here is a list of keywords in Java. Note, this is not all the keywords in Java, but most of them. Names in Java are case sensitive. Sample in all lowercase and sample in all uppercase are different. The first letter of a class name should be capitalized, and if several words are linked together to form the name, the first letter of the inner words should be camel case. The first letter of a method should be lowercase, and then inner words should be camel case. Class names are typically nouns and method names are typically verb noun pairs. Then let's take a look at source file declaration rules. Here, the source file refers to sample hello world.java. If there is a public class in a source file, the name of the file must match the name of the public class. Here, sample hello world.java is the source file name and the name of the public class is sample hello world. There can be only one public class per source file. Comments can appear at the beginning or at the end of any line in the source file. Of course, there are standards and conventions which we will discuss later. If the class is a part of a package statement must be the first line in the source code file before any import statements that may be present. There are no import statements in our code because system is a built-in class. But if there is any import statement, that should precede class declaration and next to the package statement. If there is no package statement, no import statement, then class declaration will be the first line of code. If there is no package statement and imports are there, then import will be the first line. How the import statement looks like, here I am just adding it for reference. Import and package statement apply to all classes within a source file, meaning there is no way to declare multiple classes in a file and have them in different packages or use different imports or use imports within a class definition or method block or any block. A file can have multiple non-public class. Files with no public class can have a name that does not match any of the classes in the file. Let's recap with a quick 2-minute summary. For Java programs, you can use Notepad or IDE tools such as Eclipse or IntelliJ IDEA. IDE simplifies development and helps in compilation and execution. Highly recommend to use IDE, and using Notepad is not ideal. Creating a sample program with IntelliJ IDE. Follow simple steps to create a class. Define packages, main method, and a system.out.print statement to print hello world. In the program, public keyword represents visibility, class represents Java class, static keyword is a non-access modifier, main keyword represents the starting point of the program, string array args is a command line argument, void keyword represents a return type. Main method must have public static void and command line argument. Every code statement must end with semicolon. To execute the program, simply right click on the class and click run. If you are using Notepad, enter the code snippet and save the file with .java extension. Open the command prompt and move to the location where the .java file is saved. Java C space filename.java, and to execute Java space file name. Declaration rules. Some rules for naming conventions. Identifier must be of only Unicode characters, numbers, currency symbols, and the connecting characters like underscore. Cannot start with the number. Must not be a keyword. Names are case sensitive. The first letter of a class must be capitalized and other words should be in camel case. The first letter of a method must be lowercase and other words should be in camel case, and many other rules. Source file declaration rules. The name of the file must match the name of the public class. There can be only one public class per source file. If present, package statement should be the first line. The import statement, then import statement, and then class declaration, and many other rules. After every topic, there will be a set of questions with multiple choice options which you can use to self-check your skill on that topic. These are derived by me for that topic. I'll post the answer on the comment section. In case you got it wrong, no problem. Explore and identify what you missed. This exercise will help you learning the programming language efficiently. First question, what does IDE stand for? Here are the four options. Second question, choose all the valid main method declaration in Java. The options are below. It also have all the above option. This is a multi-choice question. More than one answer can be correct. Third question, identify the correct command to compile Java file sample hello world from command prompt. The options are given below. Fourth question, choose all the valid class declaration and the options. Fifth question, choose all the correct statement. The options are provided along with all the above option. Multi-choice questions. Practice makes you better. You can master any programming language if you keep practice coding. After every topic, I will list out the programs for you to try out. Create a new Java program using any one of the available IDEs that you are comfortable with. Execute and verify the output. Compile and execute a Java program from command prompt or terminal. Thanks for watching this video.